Recent PeopleSoft Update Images have included many new features, including some from the PeopleSoft Idea Space. We want to highlight two of the most requested features for Supplier Lifecycle Management. We've added the ability to manage registration and change requests that may no longer be active or valid. In addition, we now provide a different set of data entry attributes to assist in the registration and change request process. As a supplier administrator, you'll want to check the status of pending supplier registrations which have had no action for some time. Enter Manage Obsolete in the global search field. There are two options for reviewing registrations that have not received attention recently. On the Manage Obsolete Requests page, you have a few search options to find registrations that may require attention. Approval status displays the registrations that require additional information from the registrant and are not processed within a specific time frame. You can also check for draft registrations that have had no action taken in a specific number of days. Using the Date Created option, you can determine those registrations that may need your action based on time needed for the supplier or bidder registrant's action. Here, you can see registrations generated since January 1st, with draft and request more information approval statuses. This list of registrations needs action. You can perform a couple of actions on this page. Click the Registration ID to review the registration. Click the Notify Requester icon to notify the registrants that you are considering withdrawing their registration, since no action has been taken. Also, you can immediately withdraw the request and allow the supplier to reapply or submit a new registration. When you want to inform a registrant that you plan to withdraw their incomplete request, click the Notify Requester icon for that registration row. An email template opens in a new window. The template enables you to provide more information in the body of the email. You can also add recipients in the To line. Click Add Additional Recipients to find more contacts. Click Send to generate and send the email to the recipients. If you want to withdraw an incomplete change request, click the Select checkbox and then the Withdraw button. This removes the change request while keeping a historical record of the action for future reference. The supplier can then submit another change request without the system indicating that there's an open request. The ability to offer a flexible and targeted registration and change request information gathering process is a perfect reason for using the Template Determination feature. Specific templates allow your organization to modify data entry attributes based on the types of bidders, suppliers, and change request activities most commonly seen on your self-service portal or internal registrations and change requests on behalf of suppliers. Now, giving your requesters the option to select a template provides you with flexibility for gathering the necessary information to determine whether the bidder or supplier qualifies for approval. This section covers how to enable templates for selection by external and internal users, how it appears to self-service registrants on the supplier portal, and how to prevent selection of the wrong template. The first step in enabling templates is setting up the template usage, the list of data entry attributes for external versus internal users, and the types of information requested for change requests. The request type defines the supplier request templates. Register new suppliers, register new bidders, and request supplier change are the currently supported request types for template determination. 3 fields have been added to the existing template setup. Detailed description provides the rich text that appears on the selection page to determine whether the right template has been chosen. Template usage provides a few options. Both can be used for external requests through the supplier portal or internal requests through the employee portal. The external option is only for requests originating through the external supplier portal, and the internal option is for internal employee portal originated requests. The Not Available option makes a template unavailable for use. Use this option for templates that are in development or templates that have become obsolete. The entity type has 2 options, business and individual. The detailed description feature is important because this rich text editor field enables you to provide detailed instructions for your templates. You can specify the circumstances when a qualified supplier or bidder completing the registration should choose this template. After you complete the template's details and indicate the attributes specific to gathering information for this type of supplier, bidder, or change request, you can determine how to enable the selection during the self-service registration process for Supplier Portal users. The Template Determination Setup link allows you to choose the combinations of request types and external or internal user that are enabled for template lookup and selection. These options are not enabled by default. Template determination enables first-time bidders and suppliers to choose their template based on the type of supplier they represent and the action they perform. To enable this, select the Template Determination Setup. On this page, you can specify whether external self-service users can select a registration or change request template when they use the Supplier Portal. The same options are also available for an internal supplier administrator for the procurement organization. Let's see how your potential bidders and suppliers can select a template while self-registering on the Supplier Portal using one of the two options. External bidders and suppliers can only see templates that are flagged as external and both. For internal supplier administrators and users, internal or both must be flagged. With PeopleSoft Update Image 47, you can provide the external user a list of options based on your identified criteria to capture specific data. More flexibility in the template can provide you with the data you need to approve new applicants who wish to become part of your supplier network. Let's see how to view a list of templates when a potential bidder or supplier wishes to register through the Supplier Portal. When the portal visitor selects the User Registration tile, they have the option to register as a bidder or supplier. The More link displays your content to explain and assist the visitors in the registration process. Your content could include links to open documents and instructions to help the registrant provide the necessary information. Click the Register Now button to continue to the registration page. The welcome message on this page instructs potential applicants about the available options for registration. If they select Choose Template, a list of available templates appears. To determine which registration template is appropriate for them, applicants can click on the Detailed Description icon. In this example, the description indicates that the supplier needs to provide information on some of the key characteristics of a diverse supplier. An organization can include links in the detailed description to additional documents and criteria to make the applicants feel confident when selecting a template. If the candidate selects a template other than the default and returns to the Welcome page, the information from the chosen template is shown, along with the registration criteria. At this point, the supplier can respond to the various registration sections with the information gathering process targeted to their type of business. Once a user has been approved as a supplier, they can perform self-service updates to their company information using the Change Request templates. These templates are similar to the registration templates, but they can focus on specific attributes in the profile. The Change template allows external users to update a specific attribute like address, contact, or other information without having to go through the complete supplier profile. To request a change, select the Manage Profile tile, and then select Supplier Change Request on the menu item. If a supplier clicks the Create New Request button to initiate a new change, the Change Request Template selection page opens with the list of change request templates available. Notice that several templates allow the supplier to access limited and specific information for initiating a change. The supplier can click the Detailed Description link to learn more about each template and determine whether it fits the activity they want to complete. Template determination is available for both external and internal users for bidder and supplier registration. Template selection assists applicants and internal supplier administrators with instructions to choose the appropriate template for their business while providing the most relevant information. For change requests, the use of templates can streamline the change process, so updates are easily submitted and approved. In addition, you can refer to documents on My Oracle Support that provide step-by-step instructions on template determination setup, choosing a template, and resolving incorrect template selection scenarios. For more information, go to PeopleSoftInfo.com.